our first match was the Dark Order taking on SCU and Colt Cabana. Yes, newly signed Colt Cabana. Damn, Richie, with another gifted sub to Bob Aruski. Thank you very, very much. Pounded, brother. Now, it was smart for them to have this match first. As much as you probably didn't want to see this match, or maybe had really no interest in this match, it was smart for them to have this match first. One, on the other channel, the Steel Cage match was opening up NXT. So I think AEW went with, let's have the Dark Order start the show. We've already got the Matt Hardy tease out there. So maybe people are going to sit and watch this match to possibly see the Exalted One debut or show up tonight. Well, unfortunately, he did not show up tonight. He was mentioned by Uno because they did lose the match. And he said that the Exalted One's not going to like this. There's going to be a punishment incoming. So they're still teasing his debut, but we didn't get it tonight. The match was okay. I always forget the damn guy's name.
Cabana?
No, not Colt Cabana. The other dude, the bald-headed guy on his.
Stu Grayson? There's like two of them in the match.
Stu Grayson. That dude impresses the hell out of me, man. That dude is really, really good inside that ring. And he still makes me say, wow, I didn't expect that from him every time I see him inside that ring. So he did well. Colt Cabana got a nice pop. They really played up to Christopher Daniels. He was in the ring majority of the time. I thought the commentary at the start of the show wasn't that great. They kind of seemed out of whack a little bit, but they got going once the show kept going. But what did you think of the opening match where we did see SCU and Colt Cabana get the win over the Dark Order? Oh, and by the way, also, I'm sorry to interrupt you. JR did mention that the Dark Order are now the #1 contenders for the AEW tag team titles.
Yeah, they're undefeated. Well, they were until tonight. But that was a 6-man tag or 8-man tag. Right. I thought I was watching, speaking of Dark Order, I thought I was watching AEW Dark because that's where this match belongs. I mean, oh my God. And the crowd went mild because they didn't give two shits about either of these teams. They didn't do nothing. I think people were expecting something big tonight, and everyone was disappointed. They were expecting a better show, I think. They had a good crowd, just a shitty show.
See, I don't know if it was shitty. I don't like...
If this was Raw, people would be bitching like crazy about it, but it's AEW, so it's okay.
Shitty? I don't know. We'll get through the whole show.
What was
and then we'll
good about tonight?
Let's go through the show first, and then we'll bash it afterwards. How about that, Dave? So nothing on this match intrigued you at all. Nothing excited you. Nothing said, man, this was a good match at the end. This was just a shit match.
If Matt Hardy's going to join this group, supposedly, if I'm supposed to believe that, they shouldn't be losing. They should be winning.
Right.
So why the hell would you put Matt Hardy with a group like this that is basically the drizzling shits? They're just a jobber heeled stable where they're just losing.
Well, I don't think Matt Hardy is going to join the Dark Order. I just don't think his character, if he's going to be the character that he's been in Impact, the broken heart Matt Hardy, we're not going to get that version and him being the leader of the Dark Order. I just don't see how it would work because the fans will obviously cheer for Matt Hardy. But, well, my cat just knocked over some shit. I just feel like everyone, every night, if the Dark Order is wrestling a match, they're going to be intrigued with it because we might see the debut of the Exalted One. I think tonight was a letdown because we got the Matt Hardy tease and then we got nothing out of it. You know, not even a mention on Dynamite, where even AEW's Twitter account retweeted it. So it's just odd that stuff that, like the Lance Archer stuff, and then the Matt Hardy, even though maybe Matt Hardy isn't signed with AEW and we don't know the whole exact thing on that, you would have thought maybe they would have mentioned it at least. But regardless of that, you didn't care for this opening match.
No, It was really shitty compared to what we've been getting from AEW the last 2 weeks. People say, "Oh, they didn't have a lot of time to prepare." Yeah, they did. They knew when they were what matches were going where. They can put on a good show. But everyone's giving me shit in the chat because it's AEW. And it's their precious AEW. You can't. Nothing AEW ever does is wrong. They're all perfect. So if you criticize them, people get all mad and upset if you criticize AEW. It's a new company. They have growing pains. It's okay. It's just AEW.
I wonder if Omega is actually hurt from that match because, I mean, goddamn, Dave. I think Omega deserved the night off. Don't you think? He had that 30-man brutal Iron Man match against Pac. Then on Saturday night, just a couple of days later, has another 30-minute awesome tag team match with the Bucks and Hangman. So I think he deserves a night off tonight.
What about Pac? He deserved a night off too. He had to wrestle a 30-minute Iron match and wrestle against the world's greatest wrestler, Orange Cassidy. So he deserved a night off too.
Well, we did see why he didn't have the night off because he did take on Chuck Taylor, and we'll get into that. Word is Omega has a hand injury, says Sinister. Richie Vargas says, I don't give you shit. I love NXT and AEW. If you haven't already and you're new to the show, please hit that follow button. We appreciate that. Trying to get to 400 followers